Hello， 各位晚上好，好啊，因为今天比较早一点啊，早点回来就早一点开吧。那废话不多说，因为不想早一点开，也只是赶快要把游戏过完。那我刚刚游戏开的时候，我又设定了一下画质，把它调回高了。6级觉得还是太高了，虽然也是可以啊，就觉得就是这样，够用就好。就开始吧，我已经现在才发现我已经33等了，满等40等，赶快，上图那天来这边。我们那天经过这边不是有魔兵？这个到底还是不能讲。好啦，我们看一下我主线。哦，线。地图密室。地图密室为什么要叫我去那边？那万应室好了。游戏刚开就看一下身上的东西，对，得快满，等一下还要去烫那个麦。
Fake thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
买了。吃饭啊。 来个。等一下，我是不是好像多抓嘛？玻璃兽。那你为什么不吃饭？彩鸣鸟为什么不吃饭？彩鸣鸟，吃饭呐！等。奇怪，为什么开了高，我觉得电脑比较卡一点。野鸟来吃饭啦、啊！你那边飞在冲啥小？这只野鸟真的是倔强。再去火米村吧，买一下装备。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
为什么？为什么对我现在电脑还比较卡？为什么我的档案总管那么高啊？是10几%欸。 还是 Windows 在后面偷更新啊？看，没有。到了。
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
就是今天比较卡，晚点重开机，先或者开中好，为了游戏顺畅。但没屁用哎。 那答案总管到底是什么？是我那么多68。你还是先这样。
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
他小还是校长那么奇怪？任务还没跳。
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
OK， 费格老师。你这样走就，刚那样走就是20-30。梦回前台电脑。
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And, sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait. Doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
为什么是我喝不是你喝？哦，对，我要去失恋。
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
那个头，发现那个头在看的时候很好笑，而且刚刚还有点往前倾斜的感觉，很好笑。
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
当然是我。
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with, bubo tuber pus makes a fine, mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
你又看不到，到的脸色不好。
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Pooba-Tuba pus. Moustache paste.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
呛。
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor! This is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new 5th year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
"分数根本没有加哎，最近冬天了哎，放假了。
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new 5th year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
大家都觉得我很怪。
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever.
敢偷用自己的权利，画雷文克劳的旗子。
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Alohomora.
我觉得应该是可能我刚实况前有更新了一下电脑，这有一个是换音乐，是更新电脑那个 iCloud 的更新哦，要重开机就没重开。对，卡卡的，哇！昨天跟前天已经很顺了，已经体验过那很顺的感觉。现在这种才50级就觉得好卡，刚刚有一些30级。2386。嗯？86。37，这到底是什么？
Revelio. Revelio.
三怪盔甲。
What are you up to now?
火杯箱子， 火杯就藏在这个珠宝箱子里面。火杯的用途选拔3强争霸，行之有年。我觉得火杯的考验为什么一定是3强？总共4个啊，是其他分校吧，还是其他学院？不知道，忘记了。哈利波特的故事太久了。
Why would Black want to be headmaster of Hogwarts? Of course, I'm not sure what job he'd actually be good at. Perhaps something at Azkaban.
Professor Black glanced at me the other day in the Great Hall. I spit out my breakfast. Not sure it sent the right message.
What do you think Black's wife is like? She must be miserable. Although, not while he's here, perhaps.
Professor Weasley must be exhausted doing her job as well as the headmaster's. We're lucky to have her.
I've no doubt that Black will be remembered as the worst headmaster Hogwarts has ever seen. No ability to have a rapport with his pupils whatsoever.
这边说校长外话，说的还蛮呛的。
Revelio.
今天早上凝视水晶令人气馁，原本就是高级未来才看见魔法终点那个地方，我们想见。
Revelio.
我以为这些都是门。
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
哇，这个房间我知道，这个房间就是那个嘛，记忆里面那个。亲爱的姐妹，听起来猫头鹰。盖瑞斯，你的直觉、只要纪律，真的非常是他最新魔药。飞艇里面是什么？记忆中那个5年级学生也是在这边找他们那个4个人，拉克汉、罗克伍。
Alohomora. Revelio.
二卡坑。这边是教授的休息室，教授们的寝室啊。可是为什么在那个机长那边也有教授的寝？灯笼用这种银色感觉很奇怪，我们的感觉。看怎么都在睡觉。
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Revelio.
校长办公室的石像鬼。
Revelio. Lumos.
这门锁到底怎么开呢
Revelio.
这是跟中庭那个很像、啊，四角柱之类的。
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
沉睡小想并不是每一任校长和女校长都喜欢重温日常生活的挑战。他经营所魔法与巫师学院可不容易，有些人比较喜欢尽可能打瞌睡。大家都在睡觉。走过去这边跟我说嘘。哇哦！这就跟哈利波特那个教室一模一样啊！
Revelio.
分类帽。
Alohomora.
你等等，这个锁在另外一边呢。
Revelio.
这个锁在另外一边呢。
Alohomora.
锁在另外一边还可以用解锁做吗？
Revelio. Alohomora.
校长好。布莱克教授。高处风景好。这边是整个霍格华兹最高楼了吧？
Revelio.
风险。有你醒着，那边装逼。
Revelio.
刚发现这里可以骑，这里不算霍格华兹吗？这里就不能骑，到那边上面远一点，这里可以。
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
喝茶动作组就一下子。收据、针法、胡须、玉眉怪法、梳子、一色手柄不求人、黑妖精秘境。
Alohomora.
"亲爱的菲尼，你怎么一直问你什么时候回来？天狼星和菲尼很少寄猫头鹰给我。乌苏拉是谁？"
Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
图画中的世界。
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Hello?
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
其实他讲披风的时候，我就
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
在讲披风的时候，突然又有死神。我的第一个反应是，死神的生物，隐形斗篷。
I need to time this just right.
有那么快的吗？
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Death.
来找谁？ A ladder.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
我为什么都在大条马路，然后不要到这边？
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Oh, that doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance.
You said chance.
That's the way forward. I'm invisible.
就是隐形斗篷啊，死神的圣物嘛，还有下面什么结果摸魔杖嘛。
Can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
不对。 我刚手上拿的就是接骨木魔杖，刚才发现，刚手上拿的是接骨木魔杖。
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
现在拿的这个也是接骨木魔杖啊，那就果然是死神的生物啊！接骨木魔杖，隐形斗篷、接骨木魔杖，然后之后是什么
I've never felt such power.
他只给我这招，这4招而已。哇哦！哇哦！我的魔力变好强哦！这就是接骨木魔杖的能力吗？三个兄弟嘛，一个是用了隐形斗篷躲下来，另外一个然后用接骨魔杖去打败他，那第三个人 ，Google 一下。一直忘记到底是哪3个。接骨木魔杖重生时，我觉得我飘在地板上。来呀来呀！有冲撞都没有成功。
Revelio.
其实这种画风我觉得蛮帅的，铅笔。哇！
This must be for me.
同生死。
Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
那个厕所。话说，就是我组电脑前，看到有一个消息是 Intel 的那个网卡有 bug， 我好像前几天出了更新，疑似可能有修好，疑似啦，还不知道实际如何。
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear sweet Neve, dead.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
第一次有一个人出现在我面前。虽然说这边也是虚幻的事，他没有出现那个哦，我在想说怎么没有。
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
啊，每个人都是这样啊，不一定每个人都是完美的，大家都有内心的阴影。可是如果你一直吸收那些阴影，就是负面的情绪啊，就是这样，就是让他越来越暴怒的感觉。
Revelio.
这一次好像几乎都没什么宝箱可以让我开。
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
传说中的英雄的成就。挥舞死神圣器。
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
你为什么不讲话？
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
是啊，你为什么不讲话？卫斯理。 这个凤凰。
Some exciting news to share.
吃饭啊！
Some exciting news to share.
《凤凰语》。 移位比较快。好，发现这高力哥是男的，我银马放这里，这是银马嘛，对不对？然后看看啊，也许用。一马，养不到色尾就卖掉，感觉好坏哦。我说你还没准备好，我们两个是有一腿的。还有一只呢，玻璃售后袋。哦，好小只哦！色尾对色尾比较快嘛，都色尾好抓。
Deke has some exciting news to share.
霍格华兹有10只幻影，一个天文台。
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
会不会抓到这只？事实上就是所以那一只就是以后邓布利多 办公室里面的那一只。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Chores aren't so bad. I don't mind the odd one without.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
House elves are wizardkind's best friend.
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
我想想，你该不会还是处女？大家都知道，独角兽才会对处女感兴趣。
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul.
我把它占为
I can
己有。
always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat. Oh, and be warned, she's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to come with you.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. Sounds as if she's in trouble.
那么近哦。就我上次抓的地方，我上次抓的是男女的啊，忘记了。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
meet. He's likely studied here. Hazel must be here somewhere. Come on, Hazel.
Leviosa. 在人马面前抓独角兽。嗨。
I can take Hazel back to a Vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
在独角兽面前抓。
Revelio.
爸，在人马前面抓。
Leviosa. Do cooperate, won't you? Everything's all right now.
多抓几只错队。独角兽在这边，男的，刚好凑对。哦，他身上有特殊纹路哎，都不是很明显。你身上也有纹路啊！我是根本是靠着那个上面出现的那个名字才去抓他的。先知道他叫什么名字，先知道怎么看他的毛色。这边睡觉睡到上课，就不会迟到了。
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late...
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat
All
it.
in the bell towers that loom above
class,
it
that is.
contain myriad interesting artifacts.
你怎么跟我上同一门课？大我一阶吗？那骑扫帚的那个。最近在魔法史上课队长。
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the bell tower entrance hall. I recommend that all students introduce themselves to this hero of Hogwarts.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. Quick with a needle and thread, that one. He's a fascinating artifact of the Goblin Rebellion of 1752. At any rate, he can be found nearby, perched in his case.
Revelio. Can you tell me where I might find
Oh yes, he's a fascinating... At any rate...
What I wouldn't give to be back on a broom right now.
Students often complain about the many staircases at Hogwarts, but they never bother me.
Abandoning class to wander the halls is in keeping with Professor Binns's manner of teaching.
Revelio.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Afbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Afpuddle of the Cheerful Countenance nestled among the ranks.
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
Oh yes, Sir Afpuddle, or rather the statue of Sir Afpuddle. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights. It's easy to identify, as it's been enchanted to wave at those who take the time to seek it out.
Revelio.
Hogwarts is impervious to the inexorable march of time. Perhaps that is why I admire it so.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
There's nothing quite so magical as history. Dusty, immutable history.
Sir Afpuddle.
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pangadon. Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always loved their pets. I find that comforting.
Meow.
As one would expect, Hogwarts contains no narthexes, since obviously those would not be found in castles.
Revelio.
Students often complain about the many staircases at Hogwarts, but they never bother me. The Hogwarts founders could never have achieved.
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnaby. Rumor has it, she was demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm. She was never seen again. Perhaps she succeeded. I suppose we'll never know.
太空船飞去月球就知道。
Leave it to Binns to make the most interesting school in the world seem dull.
Revelio.
In all the centuries that Hogwarts has existed, not once has it collapsed.
Where can I find that
Oh yes, Sir Af. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
At least we're out of the classroom.
其他人都没有左手。
Revelio.
Ah. 有人觉得他嗑药。
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
Looks like we've all gone on another one of Bince's wild goose chases. How can we do so much and accomplish so little?
Revelio. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Madam Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine, and I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know what? I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
靠，你的玻璃兽是色违的。
On another adventure, are we?
So we're all meeting.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Crack.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
那个怎么拿得到在下面？
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
对啊。
Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda.
Ready to fight.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You will regret coming here.
Merlin himself would be proud. Protego. Stupefy.
Let's get this over with.
Bombarda.
I'll get you. Stop it!
Finger.
Not quite. Wrap this out.
Confringo. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
I know
I deserve better.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Yeah. Oh.
我下不来啊！
You won't get away with that.
No!
Stupefy.
You are terribly outmatched. That's the student who releases others.
I won't back
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed. Your field guide. I know please be included.
100只哥布林妖精。
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
想说还有一个在哪里？终结。这个主录屏。
Revelio.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Revelio.
3只而已。
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Prepare. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio.
I'm thinking we could steal some beasts from the pens at Hogwarts.
You can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, but eat light and you'll be swift.
有雕像吗？
Prepare.
I almost captured a grapphorn in the forest. Yes, but still.
Revelio.
I could swear there's something. All flavour of wicked to be able. Revelio. He's weak.
Blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here.
Bombarda. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Bombarda! Confringo!
线啊。
Revelio.
Rocks, do you?
What?
Stayed at the castle.
Well, you look like you're trying to lose.
Incendio! Afraid to take a hit.
What would you be needing?
Stupefy.
Incendio!
Someone's taken to the
Stupefy.
Incendio!
You'll be in trouble for...
Is it you who've been casting Expelliarmus?
There's talk of what you can do.
You will not survive this fight!
Confringo. Revelio.
Shall we finish what we started?
Stupefy. Your Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
很好奇，凤凰龙
Confringo. Revelio.
这个往回走的地方，但有另外一条路。
Could the Phoenix be in there?
不会，前面写是白的。
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. More poachers. How many are there?
Twice, motherfucker.
How's the view?
Stop. I'll get that golden helm back. Hopefully by rummaging your claws.
Cost us.
What have you done?
Stupid one.
You tried to...
Revelio. The Phoenix.
它这只凤凰跟我想象中的凤凰不太一样。
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do. Confringo!
摔死了！干，施魔法都会往前走，往前走，把自己摔死。
Revelio.
There's
Potato! Glacier! Confringo! Accio! Bombarda! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Alohomora.
But 其实我发现。就是刚刚有讲说 ，Intel 的网卡有 bug，i26 还是 i25V 还是265i， 可能225还226的网卡，常都有 bug， 就是会断。那我其实前几天实况都有发现，我的 OBS 下面有影格遗失，都会一点点，很小很小。可能才100影格左右吧，然后可能出现了大概2-3次，这个2-3个小时，可能就是之前在讲的，就是网络的 bug 会突然断连。那其实我觉得这个断连的现象也不是很明显，就是一小段而已，可是就是。好像有些人比较明显，对我来讲，实况能顺已经看起来是很不错了。因为我现在其实昨天跟前天就是换完电脑之后， 实况都有看到影格遗失的数字出现。他现在已经实况了大概快2个半都没有一次。
Revelio.
There it is again.
哪里？哪里？它要出现在哪里？
Revelio.
这水蛭怎么在里面？
Confringo.
看不去吗？
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Eight legs is... Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Tego. Revelio.
这边躲一次。
Confringo. Revelio.
Well, Finn's a little hypocrite. You're not
Stupefy.
I'll spin you around like a pennywig. Avoiding our Incendio!
Confringo.
The flame pursues.
Stupefy.
Second!
Let me out.
Someone get me down!
Stupefy.
Confringo!
Stupefy.
You're gonna have to
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Stupefy.
Incendio!
I can do this. Oh,
Quite beautiful. You're after the coldest.
看你在看着你看要用爆炸，结果不看你就偏偏要用爆炸。
Am I supposed to be impressed? Enough!
Hold still! Leviosa!
That was for High Wing. Revelio.
要不是为了那个，我才不会那边给你乖乖的打嘞。
Confringo. Revelio.
其实我没怎么在练药，随便了。
Confringo. Revelio.
这收集那么多，没什么用。50几个，收集没屁用。
Revelio.
Hello.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
你让抓吗？直接抓欸。
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased. Revelio.
三小，想跳下去而已耶。
I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
Where? 应该还有。
Revelio.
凤凰不知道能不能养哎、欸，来个2只，也不知道这只有没有性别啊？男。
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke, and I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens. What a beauty. You keep it close.
凤凰羽毛欸，超级贵的那种。
Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
那边比较算鸟了。
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
是不是又扩大了一点啊？
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
还有什么是鸟类的？这一只，把雅鸟也带过来。还有彩鸣鸟。 玻璃兽等等也拉到下面去好了。
There, there. I'm not going to hurt you.
All the potions you've brewed.
《爱因马的后代》，独角兽后代。哦，鹰马后代感觉好丑。啊，你是不是听到我在骂你，偷嘴你？
I'll look after you.
卖装备。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
If you work all day with You're back! Nice to see you again.
都90了，你还没80。
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I will make you pay. I won't rest. You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happened.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Looks rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
祖先的事情。
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
罗德罗特，就是刚刚他们家族的人。
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
这种被烧掉。
Revelio.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
我让他悬空你看我失败了。
Revelio. Confringo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I should sleep better tonight.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Levio.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Sunzo. Potato. Stupefy. Finger. Stupefy. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside the sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
文莎的报告提到呢，遗物有人提醒我不能去动，遵守规定，我进行研究比较重要。据说被英国像素魔杖选中的人，很直觉，我相信这个说法。没有人注意采取行动，召唤2层屏蔽，把那个几乎隔绝。首先原谅我使用他们的遗骨当做钥匙。要回去把那东西，首先在作业也蛮横走。
What did you find?
Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. We've made it this far. But clearly we have more to do. Here. Confringo. Revelio. I need to find a safe way across. Confringo! Lumos. Confringo! Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
这是他怎么自己用的
Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
我桥是怎么铺的啊？
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
不然就不好。
Bone bridge complete.
原来是骨头有这种作用。 之前我就知道骨头有什么作用，原来是这样用啊。
Revelio。
该不会这里也是吧
Expelliarmus Bombarda。
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio.
Revelio.
真是走过路过看到都想要捡。
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Fringo.
Tego. Revelio.
就被你的打爆了，我要怎么用啊？
Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you. Accio.
I try.
Bombarda.
等一下，它这是有顺序的，是不是啊？
That worked. Keep going.
Bombarda. Imperio. Fringo. Incendio. Confringo. Pulsar. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
那边是这边是顺路，然后走另外一边。
Revelio. Confringo. Imperio.
Spiders can make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio. Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. There, I thought that'd never end. Glacius, Confringo, Revelio. Confringo. Here. Revelio. Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
哎，太容易放弃了。遗物蕴藏庞大潜力，能性不止造福巫师，还能省事拜托。这三小。
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Revelio.
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
因为剧情需要。
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
因为剧情需要，所以一定要拿走。不然，我的建议是不要拿，因为牵扯到陷阱，感觉就很恐怖。好像不是这条路。有没有快速的方法？哎。
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
你没有话讲。
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
北部我这边应该没什么感觉。好起来了。
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
你有心情讲话，烧起来了嘞。
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
空地烧起来。
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Not quite. Not quite. Oh, that was meant for me. Back this way. Got it!
You'll not win here. Retreat. We'll make them retreat. I'm handling it.
Stay back! Keep out of the way!
哇！哇！他使用了大家面前。
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio. Revelio.
他是疯了吗？在大家面前。
Revelio. Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
那如果我在你面前天赋点了黑魔法，你是不是要把我抓去关？ 上个厕所。地上是啊，依然不射咒之所以不射咒，所以是有一个道德伦理在内。像刚刚他用的那个方式，就是有一咪点的问题。他让他操控了人。包括人家自己那个妖精砍自己，就是有点道德问题。虽然说救了人，事实。
Wonder who lives here.
你回来卖了没
Revelio.
我突然出现掉入，刚刚还不见踪影。点了，明天我难得不用上班，礼拜六难得礼拜六不用上班。不过我这个先弄完，然后我们再休息。
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Oh, 等一下记得。飞机啊
Revelio.
3关。
Confringo. Revelio.
所谓的降落品。
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. That wasn't so difficult. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Flipendo. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa.
这是干什么？
Flipendo.
啊，先这样啦。今天是丰富的剧情。36个小时 ，OK， 11点了。明天、后天看看吧，看有没有时间。因为通常礼拜六、礼拜天我还是有一些其他事情。好啦，今天实况在这边啦，感谢各位收看啦，我们下次再见 ，See you， 拜拜。